Hey loves, how are you beautiful souls doing today? Today I would like to talk about how connecting and reclaiming your sexuality, your pleasure, reconnecting to your body can really affect your business in your career in such a positive and fulfilling way. So whether you are an entrepreneur or you work for somebody else, whether you're a man or a woman, there are two archetypes that you must connect with. One is the modern day business woman, man, person. A lot of us on our spiritual path will sometimes get in the rut of disengaging from the modern world. You know, we want to do all what feels good, what's all in light, what we're aligned with. But truth be told, we are humans. We are spirits in a human body, and we're having this human experience, and this is the world that we live in. So we need to do worldly things, and there has to be a balance, of course. The next archetype is the ancient wild woman or man, right? So this is the person who feels untamed and emotionally awake, as opposed to the modern day archetype, which needs to be driven, which is focused, which is logical. So we have to bring that balance in. And when we start to explore these archetypes and we bring that balance, we start to have this mastery of emotions. And this mastery of emotions is one of the reasons why the wild woman, wild man, entrepreneur, career-minded person is successful. It's because they have mastered their emotions. And what does this look like? What does this look like in real life? The people who have mastered their emotions or are on the journey of mastering them, that are aware of their triggers, of their emotional blocks and traumas, what they start to do in their life is that their message that they want to get through, their message that their company is putting out there, the message that they want to show up in their job at, is they deliver this message with unwavering faith, because they have transformed their fear of being seen, their fear of actually stepping out, into power. And then they also break through these upper limits of success and happiness, because they are no longer taken out by anxiety. They don't allow their thoughts and emotions to rule their life, their actions. Successful entrepreneurs and business career-minded people who have mastered their emotions are also visible online. No matter how much we want to say, I don't want to be online, I just don't like all of that, the reality is you really need to be online somehow, right? And they're successful because they've healed their shame and they've explored and exploded into their self-worth. They know they have this message. Again, they have this faith in their message, and they know that they're doing a disservice to others by not being seen, by not communicating this message out there online. And they've really gotten into a better relationship with money, right? So they're making amazing money. They're making money that is sustainable for themselves from this place of service and contribution, because they're not allowing their guilt to interfere with their money situation, with their sales, with their business. They really have come to this understanding of the energy and exchange of money and the the humbleness and love and that we should put toward this source, this source of energy, this income, this exchange. There's value. There's value in that. And these successful entrepreneurs and business-minded people, these career-minded people, they're mastered their emotions, are on that journey of it. And what it looks like, again, is also they're connected to their bodies, right? There's this embodiment, right? They're showing this body love. It's like a beacon. It's a beacon that draws in the feminine, the masculine. There's this embodiment. It's coming back to the safety of the body. It's the understanding that all you ever need, all your resources are within you and not external. So your safety comes from within, not from external circumstances. And when we feel safe, we are very much in master of our emotions. Now, all of this is possible when you reconnect to your sexuality and pleasure. I love being in this industry, in this realm of sexuality, the sacredness of sexuality, because it truly is our life force energy. There's nothing shameful about connecting to your sexuality and your pleasure. Nothing at all. It's really one of the reasons why we are in this human body, is to experience this. And when we shy away from it, we're doing ourselves a big disservice, as well as a disservice to the people around us, the ones who we really want to support and guide. So when you connect to your sexuality, you start to bring in the healing that lets unexpressed trauma move and release. Trauma is stored in our body, and it expresses in many different diseases, whether it's emotional, mental, physical. And we have the capacity, and we have the opportunity and the quote unquote control. I don't really like that word control, but we can allow ourselves, give ourselves the permission to let this unexpressed trauma move through our bodies. And a lot of this comes through somatic release and the embodiment coming back here into the safety and security of what we are and what we know. And it is through coming back into your body that you can start to reclaim your emotions and your thoughts. I was just guided to reread The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. I read this book years and years ago and been guided. It kind of fell off my bookshelf, as those things happen, right? And the last chapter I just read really, really hit me hard. And it was talking about our walls, the walls that we've put on around ourselves to create this house that we live in. And we get so comfortable in this house, even though it starts to get very dark in here. We've been in this darkness for so long. It's all that we know, right? And we really do have the capacity to take down these walls, and these walls are our emotions and our thoughts, and it's what is shaping our life. It's what shapes our decisions. It's what shapes the choices that we make. And when we can start to become aware of what walls we've put around us, most likely for safety reasons, for maybe trauma that we've experienced, seeing this, getting the awareness of this we take back that power, right? We start to become more empowered. We're not the victims of our life anymore. We're not the victims of what other people do to us. A lot of emotional immaturity comes from thinking that people are doing things to us, that life is doing things to us. But really, it comes from the house that we're living in, the walls that we put on ourselves, the choices that we are making. maybe a lot of people don't want to hear this, but you make your own reality. You know, you are the creator of your reality. If your life sucks, if you have lots of pain and anxiety, those are choices that you've made for yourself. And it takes the time to take that deep look, that deep inner look. And in my experience, that deep inner look starts from connecting back to our pleasure and our sensuality and getting back into our bodies. So hopefully you enjoyed this little talk, and I will see you all next time.